Guys, isn't it really cool? Best Buy just put all this stuff out yesterday, and I get to really see it. I mean, they got all the drones here that you might want, so it's going to be pretty easy to do your comparison. All the specs are down here, the pricing is right here. They got everything. They got the Karma, they got the, well, they don't have the DJI Mavic. I do not see it back here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be here somewhere once they do get it, because all of these stuff are, you could see. Oops. And of course the Karma, you know, Karma looks way better in real life than it does in some of the video. It really looks professional, like it's really smooth design. It's really nice looking. And the remote as well. And that little gimbal, I think it's going to be pretty awesome for your Hero 5. So you got pretty much every single drone that DJI makes, except their Mavic, except some of their really high ends. What about the OSMO Mobile? Is that available for sale now?
I think it is.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen this before here, this 3DR drone being compared to some of the Phantoms. Like the...
Oh, Phantoms are like...
Yeah, it was actually compared to the Phantom 4.
Mm-hmm. I don't...
Even though I don't see how you could really compare these two together, it does not have the sensors to stop from crashing. It does look cool. I would more compare it to maybe like this right here,
Yep.
to this Phantom, because it does not have sensors. Now the video, of course, it's going to all depend on what kind of camera you put on it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's how I was kind of thinking. That, I mean, I like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When I first seen it, I don't know, it looked cool. When I seen this kind of makes me think of some of the DJIs that they have, some of those professional ones.
These are actually really nice.
Do you think they're really that professional?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So the retractables, and then plus the stand goes up when you're flying it. It's awesome.
So awesome.
Yeah,
like
it's awesome.
this really looks cool. Like this would be my top pick, because I mean, you know, I don't know. Like, what do you think about this versus the new DJI Mavic? Because I love that little drone.
It's awesome. I can say that. But if you go to style and control, this thing is pretty awesome.
Because, you know, the only problem that I think with the DJI Mavic is that because it's so tiny, it's affected by wind a little bit.
It is. It is.
Because, yeah, I don't know, like, I'm a YouTuber, not that famous yet, only like about like a little bit over 31,000 views per month. But like Casey Neistat, it's pretty famous type of guy. He was flying his Mavic around that they sent him, and he lost it.
Oh wow!
He lost it. It's supposed to have a comeback feature, and I think that day was kind of windy because when he was filming that day, it seemed a little bit kind of like under the weather.
Under the weather?
And he lost it like an ocean.
Wow!
Because technically it should come back. Like if it loses signal, it should come back, and it's lost.
The geofencing option, yeah.
Yeah, like I was really surprised by that. Like it really threw me off.
Threw me off.
I'm thinking, man, if you could lose it that easy.
Yeah, exactly, and they're not cheap.
No. I keep forgetting I have that thing to control it, because I use the trigger all the time to stabilize my video. This thing is real awesome.
It is. The way
really
it stabilizes us, yes. So there you go.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. So remove the blades, fold it down. It comes with this remote.
Yep. It's awesome.
That looks badass.
Exactly.
That looks so. I mean, that looks like kind of like one of those really professional. You know, like back in the day, helicopters that have these special remotes and planes. That really looks special. So, for the price of $1,299. Oh, this looks like the DJI Angel, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Because I was looking at that, I'm like that this is a little bit out of my price range.
So it has that feature, you know. If there's something in the middle, it will automatically adjust the course.
What about sensors? Is that what you were just saying?
Yep.
So that's a sensor.
It's a sensor.
That's those two things are right there in the front.
Absolutely.
What about two in the back?
I think there are two in the back as well.
Wow. Because the Phantom, it only has a couple in the back, right?
And, yeah.
Or in the front?
One at the front.
Because I can't really remember. This looks awesome. I'm so glad I noticed this. Is
And
this
this is-
available for sale yet?
I think it is. Yep, it is.
You know, I'm all into professional video, and this is 4K.
Oh, it's awesome.
What do you think about this camera here? on
It's
this one?
amazing. It's 4K high definition video camera. It's amazing. I mean, as long as you have a 4K TV, yes.
Well, most of the videos that I'll make, I would like to make them in 4K and then still do the 1080p
Yep.
at the end. Just because, you know, those videos are so large.
Oh, they are. They are.
You know, it's gonna take so long to
Even
edit
this
them.
tiny one is retractable, but it's not retractable on the upside.
So this is the same company?
It is. These are made by Yuneec.
Oh my goodness. This tiny one is what, like, how much is it? $474?
Yep.
Wow. I guess they do have a tiny one in case you're looking into a tiny little
Exactly.
drone. 4K camera on that one?
On that one as well.
What?
It's called Breeze 4K on the top.
And they all look really, like this looks awesome, but I really love this.
Oh, yeah, it is.
When I look at this, I'm like thinking, dang, this looks like it's going to be stable in the wind.
Very stable because look at the size of it, and then it's got 8 or 6 of
Oh
them.
my goodness. And when you start flying, the legs go up. I love that.
Yeah.
That's like, I mean, is that automatic? If you land in it, it will automatically
Absolutely,
extend
it
down?
is.
So you don't have to really
Nope.
think about the landing gear.
Yep.
That is so cool.
It
For
is.
somebody that's like a flight enthusiast, they'll probably really love that feature.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm kind of like, I used to play all those flying games back
Yeah.
in the day.
Oh, yeah?
I don't play anymore, but man, I'm thinking back like before 2000.
2000. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Man, I was
Flight
playing
simulators
something
and
like
all that.
computer, like 486 computer.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
And
wow.
I had some guy that I used to know from Microsoft, and he tricked my computer to thinking it's more powerful than it really is. And he really upgraded it.
Yeah.
I was able to play those really nice games. You know, at that time it was really
Yeah,
nice,
no,
like
no.
flying games and flight simulators and stuff. This is so awesome. Oh, I've seen that place
Oh,
where
yeah?
those things are stuck like it because I travel over the country, so I get to see all that kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, the remote control you have to buy. That
Oh, you have to buy it separately?
yeah, not the controller. There's this small remote that comes. You have to.
Oh, the small remote.
Yeah.
And what is that remote for? Somebody controlling the video camera?
No, for your drone, because you can program that remote control, and you can fly it. You don't have to carry the whole thing. You can just fly
So
with that.
you can use the little one.
This one right here. This is separate.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. So you don't have to have that big one.
Exactly. So if you don't want to have that big one on with you, you can just take the small one.
But that means you're really limiting your distance, don't you?
It is, yes. If you maybe if you just wanted to orbit you.
Yeah. Kind of control like that, but you're really not seeing kind of like the camera angle.
Yep.
I mean, would it be like a really good reason to?
For some, yeah, I mean,
To not
if
put
you're,
it?
let's say if you've been flying this thing for an entire day, you're tired, you don't want to carry the remote control, you get the small controller, and you're just flying it over. You're taking aerial.
Oh, like little aerial shots. Oh, yeah. This is kind of like if you're trying to film yourself, technically.
Exactly.
I mean,
Like, you follow
holding
me.
something little to follow you.
Exactly.
Oh, because of the auto follow
Yep.
feature, that would be a lot more better. How would you compare this 4K camera with the Phantom 4, the Pro, the 4K? Have you seen the comparisons?
Yeah, I have. So I personally think the camera on the Phantom 4 is better than this one.
Because the Mavic's camera is a little bit worse than the Phantom's 4.
It is.
It's
It
still
is.
nice. It's got some soft colors, but you could tell the difference if you put them side by side.
Exactly, and this has a newer hardware, so even though if the camera is not, the quality is not that good, that hardware makes it look better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the hardware and the software really has a lot to do with when it comes to drones or like video making. I'm kind of wondering between these two because this one is like what, $7.99. Besides having different blades, obviously 4K camera on both, they both look cool. These are obviously not retractable. Why do you think the price difference? Something a little bit less special about this one?
Yeah, give me just a second, okay?
Because that looks like a big gimbal. This one's got a case on it, don't it? Like
Yep.
in a lens. That's cool. Do you have to remove it or you leave it on there?
You leave it on there.
So that's
no,
kind of
they
like.
were just checking around prices and stuff. They'll probably come back tomorrow or something.
That looks like a filter.
Yeah.
That's a filter on there. Do you know what kind of filter?
No, I haven't had a chance to actually.
Because
physically.
you cannot see through it, but
Yeah.
it does look like a filter. Like I was looking, I'm thinking that's gotta be like a filter. Like this one does not have it. But is there a difference between the cameras?
On these two, this one's gonna be better. This is an older version. This is a newer version.
So it is a little bit newer version
yeah,
camera.
Absolutely. And I will be right back with you. I gotta ask
Sure.
somebody's question. Okay?
Sounds good. So you actually have a video of this drone, like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
shows everything about
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Cool.
We got video of this one, this tiny one, if it comes on.
That's pretty cool. This is like the newest edition. Now, I think this one I've seen.
This one is not out yet.
It's not out yet.
No.
I think they were trying to get more people to fund the project,
Exactly.
but I wasn't sure if it was even out. So they just have a kind of like a display here.
Yep. Come on.
I noticed the controller is similar to the DJI.
DJI. It looks pretty much exactly like the
Yeah.
control.
I didn't want to point that out because that's
It's
that is kind of
really
obvious.
I mean,
yeah.
you can't miss it. I have so many people walking there like, is this a new drone from DJI?
Yeah, because
No.
they definitely look a lot like these DJIs back here. I'm really happy you guys have all these new devices here. With the Karma being here. Is Karma available now in store?
Not yet. I think on the 11th, I believe.
On day 11?
On the 11th, yeah.
Okay. What's available here? Is this Phantoms available?
Yes, they are.